Hey guys, today I wanted to go over the gearing for hybrids, sort of in general, and my paladin build, maybe prop pally, probably even red pally too, and mainly going over the strength hybrids. I don't really play a lot of agility, but maybe some of the things in this video might be sort of similar. Anyways, so with the new chapter, there's been some big changes. I'm sure you guys all know. First of all, one of the biggest ones is the mental quickness change and the removal of all attack power or strength to spell damage conversion talents. So we can no longer just stack pure AP and strength and get a bunch of spell power. That way you actually have to have spell power on your gear. And the mental quickness talent is changed too, so if you don't have a lot of spell power, then this is not really going to do anything. But on the other hand, once people start getting a lot of gear and a lot of spell power and stats, this talent will probably just, be pretty busted, because I mean, it's giving 75% of your spell power, increases your spell damage, or the other way around, but basically, yeah. So it's gonna scale really hard, and maybe even into TVC or Wrath or whatever. This as we keep getting more and more spell power, this will be a lot more impactful, I think. All right, so let's look at some of the gear. So pretty much, if you're going for a strength hybrid, the only real set you can use is one of the paladin sets. You can use the PvP set or maybe the judgment set. I really wanted to try out the new set bonuses on this on the judgment set, so I just bought the whole set, and it's not disappointed me. It's this is probably one of the best sets I've ever played with. The procs are really nice, pretty consistent, and just feels really good in general to play with. So basically, for your main set, you're going to want to have strength and spell power on the gear. Probably having intelligence would help a bit too. It's nice to have a big mana pool, so you don't really go that fast. But so most of the spells nowadays are going to have split scaling with attack power and spell power. Okay, well, we can take a look at this. I think this is probably bugged, or maybe it isn't bugged and they just, sort of, forgot to add scaling to Hammer the Righteous. But, so there's two types of scaling. So most abilities will have attack power and spell power scaling built into it now. And I haven't really been able to check all of the scalings, but it seems like it's mostly a 50-50, and sometimes, a little bit more attack power, a little bit more spell power. So in general, you kind of want to have the same amount of attack power as you do spell power, or I guess the other way around. For hybrid, probably you want to have a little bit more attack power. I guess it really depends on the spell you're using and how that spell actually scales. If it's scaling more with spell power, then maybe you want to focus more on getting spell power instead of attack power. But yeah, so on your main set, you need to have spell power on it. So you can see all of mine, the judgment set, every single piece gives you spell power, right? And then for my off pieces, I've actually gone for the caster off pieces. So all my off pieces just have spell power on it. So spell power, and both my rings have spell power on it. So and my trinket too, it's a spell power trinket. I've got a wand, and my shield too, and then I'm using a caster weapon. The enchant on this is probably, it's kind of old. I need to replace it. There is a better enchant, the one that gives you attack power and spell power. That'll probably be better than Crusader now for hybrid, I think. But yeah, and with this setup, so you can see I have about 840 spell power and 1000 attack power. It's not very high numbers, but I'm sure you could actually, get a lot more than this if you, change some talents around and got more offense instead of some defense talents and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised in, you know, probably by the next arena season or the next patch or whatever, you'll be over 1,000 spell power, you know, 1,000, maybe 1,300, 400, maybe even 1,500 attack power, 1,200 spell power, and damage will get pretty insane, I think, once you start to hit those numbers. Okay, well, that's basically it. This is kind of what I've been doing for my hybrids, my prop pally, and then I also have a ret paladin. And with using the main set strength spell power and off and everything else, just caster spell power gear, things have been going pretty good. Actually, on my ret pally, I'm using the staff, and yeah, this is working out pretty good. So yeah, I hope this helps you guys, and see you next time.